I got a special jam for y'all today. You know how sometimes some fuckboy niggas try to come at you sideways? Or you tell the bitch at the register, I don't want pickles or mayonnaise, and then you get the sandwich and all you get is pickles and mayonnaise? Here's a theme for them. Suck on my nuts, yeah. Suck on my fucking nuts. Suck on my nuts, you bet. Lick on my dick. Suck on my nuts, yeah. Suck on my fucking nuts. Suck on my nuts, you bet. Lick on my dick. Oh, you know those times when you've been pushing overtime, busting your ass, and then your boss asks you to cover for Felicia, that one worker who never does her shit? And then some nigga stole your Pokedex 10 years ago, and then he meet you at the high school reunion asking you for a loan or some shit, like you an ATM? Bitch, suck on my nuts, nah. Suck on my fucking nuts, nah. Suck on my nuts, you bet. Lick on my dick, suck on my nuts, nah. Suck on my fucking nuts, suck on my nuts, you bet. Lick on my dick. Who? You don't get to speak, dude. Who? You don't get to speak. Who? Fuck out of here with that shit. You don't get to speak, dude. Hell nah. Who? You don't get to speak.
Good evening! Goodness gracious. Alrighty. Let's get Juarez running. Let's see here. What do we got happening in the chat? Data Kensington says, hey everyone. I'm also looking for Rouse the Imposter. Good hunting, bandits. I see. That means nothing, but okay. Where were we? Samson Dreamer says, whoa! The goat. He woes. Hold on. Recollections. That's new. His claims he took up bounty hunting as a way to finance the pursuit of his remaining quarry, Roscoe Bob Bryant. Be quick or be dead. One rifle bullet can take out two enemies stacked up in a line. Shotgun is ideal in close combat situations. Yes! Historically, this is true. It's a shame Cario isn't here to look at the game.
I dodged death many a time. And that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
Hold on. This is a classic. Also, how much to do Call of Juarez the Cartel pain stream? I don't know. You have to get it for me or something? Somebody bought me this. I probably wouldn't have played it weren't for him. Damn, man. I gotta remember what I was doing. Alright. Kaiser, what's happening, man? How's it going? What do I got? Oh, I got a rifle? Really? That makes things easy. Doink. Boink. Now get back here, you. Bap. That it? That didn't kill him? Come on, man. There we go.
I thought the Texas Rangers got hardened. Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. holding a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
That is a magical saying.
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today.
No shotgun ammo. Shit. Well, some pistol ammo ain't gonna hurt. What is that? 6-shooter? Nah, for the quick shooter. Nothing much. Somehow we've had this. Had bad sound latency on my phone.
Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and...
Oh. Damn, he's got
I'm
swag.
jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch.
Bolt action is better, yes, but funny lever goach chink.
Don't you think so, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. Families who put up money in hopes of finding justice. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
God damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. And that was easier said than done, as most of them were as foolish and full of bravado as I was.
Where are you? Oh, there you are, in plain sight. Remove his face.
I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp.
Yeah, now that's my
He was
opinion on the
carousing
matter.
in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
It's very arcadey. What the hell? Oh, shit. Removed his face from the back of his head. I mean, both technically go cha-ching. If you think about it. Where the hell? Oh. Swerve. There we go. Okay. Yeah, these are Model 3s. Tiny little things, but I like that they're brake action. Always been my favorite part about the Smith & Wesson Schofield. Ooh, Rangers, though? Ooh, Rangers are tough. I think I'll go with Rangers.
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
Where are you? I don't even know. Okay. Quick shooter or Ranger? I'll go with the Ranger. I'm not a Smith & Wesson fan. Yeah, I mean, like, there's reasons not to like them, but I'm open to hear what you got to say on that one. I've expressed my dislike towards them. Where, like,
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Take super specialized ammo that isn't, like, you can't use anything but that. It's ridiculous. I hate to say it, but I just think the quality is good. I can pass exotic ammo. Currently replaying the Brutal Wolfenstein mod for Doom 2. Really? Horseshoe. Old West revolvers. I ain't gonna take sawed ops. I would much rather have the Rangers. So, I'd said this before in the last stream, for those who may have missed it, but you load this gun wrong. I'll show you when I reload, but, it has... It has a loading gate in the side of the gun, but you load it in the bottom. I'll show you what I mean when I reload this thing. Hold on. I think Smith was reliable at all. Not that their ideas were bad. John Wesley Hardin. I'll be honest, like, again, one of my favorite handguns ever is the friggin' Smith & Wesson Schofield. And it's also one of the reasons I hate Smith & Wesson, ironically. I gotta go this way or that way? I think I gotta go up the hill, and I'm going the wrong way. Also, why does it sound like he weighs like a metric ton when he jumps? Yeah, this ain't where I'm supposed to be. I'm stupid. You hear that? That's super bassy. Like, damn, man, what'd you eat? Yeah, I know. You're so off track, we're gonna have to remind you to press the button. All that lead they shot in you, it's making you heavier. Yeah, good point.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. Probably gonna have to go up and around. And lo, I was right. I did eat a lot of lead, too.
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Oh, Mazel Tov.
Would somebody kill him?
You see what I mean when I say you load it wrong?
Shoot him! Shoot him! Don't let him get
Take care of that right quick. Bap. Bap. see here. Wield Desperado. Waste not, harm concentration, professional focused, combo multiplier and concentration will stack 2 levels instead of 1. Street Sweeper.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Can't blame him. Lead is the tastiest metal. Why do you think children ate paint chips? That's true.
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
As I had stated, for those who,
In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
just a little, those who, again, weren't here, may notice that these are cap and ball revolvers. But they're clearly firing cartridges. That's because their conversions were available at the time for quite a few different guns. Swerve.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Oh boy. Here we go. First kill at 15. Killed a man for snoring. 40 more for breathing.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline.
Oh.
Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
It ain't even gonna matter, is it? Dodge into the bullet.
No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
And then I died! Wait, no I didn't. Nothing beats the heat like an ice-cold can of lead paint. Kids clawing at the walls, eating the paint chips. What's this? Cerveza Cristal! I love that meme so much. I wish more games had that sort of thing where it was like, you know, the main character is telling a story, and they're like,
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
I love that meme so much. The freaking Cerveza Crystal. And I took him to prison after I missed my shot.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
The Red Man!
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Dances with renegades. Graves pursues dangerous outlaws like John Wesley Hardin, hoping they would help lead him to Brian. What if instead of finding Bob, he finds Kobe? Got a shower, BRB. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can't conjure up Karia right quick, because you wanted to see this. Cario. Yeah. Morning! So, we died, but we didn't because it was a story, and now we're hunting engines. The shield by shooting through the hole or using dynamite.
The bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven.
You could have worded that better. On a mountain far, far away.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death.
Well, let me draw my gun. So this is a walking cutscene,
Right
and I'm
from the
about to get
beginning, I
jumped.
couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move.
I gotta shoot some dogs, I will.
He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
I'm more than willing to kill for him. Before you're getting any ideas, I'm Choctaw, so... Oh, shit, cool. Get back here, you!
They saw me before I saw them.
It's usually the case. Oh! Leave nothing but a trail of shit.
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
You think it's a problem that I'm better at shooting engines than I am other cowboys? Boy, I'm gonna get banned off of YouTube, ain't I? One of these days, yeah. Native Americans.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
Nice flourish.
I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Deku Supreme Racist arc confirmed? I'm actually a little concerned right now. I'm just a little concerned.
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Like, you think this is a problem? Like, do you think this could be cause for alarm? That I'm just an infinitely better shot against, like... I mean... I'm cracked! Why am I cracked?
Tell me you went in there.
Pause.
Yeah,
this is
but
probably
not
actually a
so
problem.
Much as pure angry cussedness.
Okay. One of those things like I got upper hand against those in my ilk or something? I don't know.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the wall.
I feel like I should probably be worried. Like, I'm doing better here than I was in the freaking mines.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
I can explain. Well, listen, it's on hard mode, right? Maybe because it's on easy or on medium, right? Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Maybe that's my problem. That's what it is. Right? Nope, I'm just taking their faces off. Like it was nothing. Okay. I can explain?
How come you know so much about engines?
I don't.
A few years back, I was
can't.
married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death. I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
you will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul will have no rain, the eye had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
This section is literally just free XP. These dynamite throwers can go boom if you hit their dynamite. Oh, really?
As his story unfolded in my mind,
you will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul will have no rainbow, the eye have no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes.
There was definitely
And
snakes.
indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Damn! 6 is literally free XP. 6 should compromise with the speed of the quick shooter and the power of the ranger. That makes sense. Damn! The kill screen indicates the direction you're shot from. Blood after a melee attack. Right. Oops. Damn it!
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle. I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever.
Feels weird to be able to move it.
Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo's right.
Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
I don't even know what killed me. You know, it really is just, hold on. Let me just, Truth ticket.
Climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. Wouldn't you know it? That crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them. And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
Yeah, just like that, I'm sure.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
So I just started shooting every dog I came across. Nobody likes me much anymore, but it worked.
Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
I blink. Frigging 61% accuracy. I guarantee you that's infinitely higher than normal. I'm gonna get put on a watch list for this stream, I promise.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
I mean, how many
Did
times
they
did I
exaggerate your
die?
part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
How many episodes are in this again? Is it 6 or wasn't it like 8?
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course.
That guy's hat.
I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right.
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Call me bounty hunter. Grey Wolf, the Apache medicine man, offered to Silas a mysterious warning, cautioning him not to wallow in the poison of bitterness and hate. I told him to suck an egg. Oh! Hey, you're right. No, the soundtrack absolutely does kick ass.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street. Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Bitch, we were both there! What do you mean it went down?
It's high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had him dead to rights.
Oh, I knocked his head off, not his face.
By many a lawbreaker. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait to send the bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
I love the constant. That's bullshit back and forth this one has, yeah.
He went in there alone to confront those criminals.
I'm sure. Just
One
like
of the marshals
Legos.
shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind.
It's mine now.
He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Is this not the door I gotta take? Or
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
oh. Bang bang bang! Yeah. You missed the part where
He
I
was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
har har har. You missed the
It's brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
dude, committed a hate crime basically. Found out that my oh.
We've got company.
My aim is infinitely better.
Heroic men like him who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this
My
Jim Bowie, Davy Crockett, who died
hate
defending
crime against
power.
who? Indians? My aim is slightly better and my pull is faster when the target is red.
Is that Silas Green? Son of a bitch!
Dick, listen, I'm Indian too! You do that under you're just a bull. A bull? A bull?
Over there!
Wrong button. How'd I manage to... Oh, I just shot myself. That was stupid. Because you're just seeing red. Oh, no, like, red skins.
Over there!
What is he doing with his hand? Yeah, both see red and kind of explode a little. Did you guys see what was he doing with his hand? How'd he do that with his fingers? Also, this day 12, Kari reminding Deku to use concentration.
Over there!
What was he doing? How'd he do that?
Silas Greaves! What the hell? Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name? Silas Greaves. And when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Literally the story of bitch, I was
early
there.
Evening, not high noon. The Daltons blew up a safe, and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Bob, Emmett, Grat? The loser.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeeville. What are you gonna do? Keep shooting. I don't mind.
That wasn't a physics prop, that was an actual guy. Oh, they already robbed the bank, huh? Oh, don't let them get away. Okay, so they're this way. Oh, wait.
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
Shit. They were Apaches, Pan.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout and...
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
Elements of the army get damaged, waiting kind of collateral damage to enemies. I'll do it in a moment.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once.
There
was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeeville that day. But that's just the way life is.
Hayfields and McCoys kind of thing.
Shit happens. The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The 3rd brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case the trap of theirs didn't work.
You gotta watch out for that backswing, I guess. That's
It
like
was him,
oh.
the youngest. And he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Woo! Oh yeah, right, because it's a boss and I have it on hard and I'm not... Oh, right, Jesse James one. So here's the part that's bullshit. I'm gonna give it a couple of shots.
Send you to the bone orchard.
Ow! Baby, that stings! Woo.
I'll blow your damn head clean off.
This feels good, I promise. It does not suck. Yow!
With the wrong damn dog.
I'm not gonna have a right side. Oh!
By me, Greaves.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
I didn't
Well,
count.
Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Yeah, less accuracy. Bounty Hunter is still my name. That's probably a My Name is Trinity reference, because there's 3 of them!
We'll get those suckers.
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this!
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks. It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood. The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Black Bart.
Bury him in the swamp. Let 'em where they stand.
Except for some bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm. So I had to face them alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
These are 6 shooters. Wasn't there a ranger here? There it is. That's the one I want right there. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Let's get back to slogging through swamps idly. It's swamp game.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
Ooh, close. See, cushion threaded barrel increases range, piercing power. Grease the lightning. Wait, do I just get the gun automatically? Oh, I just get it automatically, I think. Oh, the swag. Look out! I have the swag blasters. Behold the
boys had
swouse.
established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Shotgunner? Oh. Oh! Ah! It took me a moment to realize that there was dynamite there. Oops. And lo, the swag, it is gone. And lo, the swag is back! Inlaid 6-shooter. Golden rifle. For this magnificent firearm, modified its spring to allow extra bullets in the magazine. In addition, it's lighter, more durable, which itself makes handling easier and less recoil. Special high-powered shells can be used with this gleaming scattergun, giving a little extra range necessary for taking out enemies at a distance. Only it can shoot farther. It doesn't require pinpoint precision to hit what you're aiming at. It just puts more shit. Show them how to die. Swerve. Naturally, of course, using a shotgun grants you bullet immunity. Oh, poor guy.
Bring it on.
Point being, I was under serious attack, and my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
Where the hell are you? Oh, they're over there. I can't walk. Oh, there's a route in the way. Okay, I got you. Sawed-off rifle? Boom runner. Boom hower. I thought I already killed you. You're just laying on top of a guy I just shot anyways. Is that a chair? Oh, it's a wagon.
Look, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view, but just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them.
The barn doors was open.
But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was.
He's not happy.
Steve? So I just started walking, and pretty soon...
Oh.
Steve? Steve?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Indians?
No. I just wanted to make
Can
sure
you
Steve
see what I
was paying
mean?
attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
Like,
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
Just a better shot. It's a little weird.
Where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Bounty hunter! Stop that, son!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet. But I did find a few of their cousins. Kansans breed like rabbits. Or Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Never mind, the swag guns give me... I love the reflex mechanic. I don't know why it exists, but it kicks ass. Because it's cool. This is just a Dark Souls level. Or maybe I suddenly got good at the game? Not likely. Runanen, it's Polish. It's Polish.
You gonna need a cannon! Damn!
Directed by Jane Alleman and loving parents, Mary. Memorability? I don't know. Non-ominous. I don't know, man. Moriar? I don't read Latin. That guy's arm's off. Ouch!
It's you or me!
I see him. No, I don't. This game is fun. Yeah! Swapping weapons is always quicker than reloading them. Play with your swag on if you're going to die. Swerve. Where is he?
I'm in
There he is. He's split into two! Hey, Oblivion, how you been? Dynamite six drops at your feet, you throw it back when you unlock the corresponding skill earlier. Oh, that would be nice. Dude, this is like what I mean, like, right? Friggin' I fought Indians better than I fought other friggin' cowboys. It's ridiculous. I'm good. Public holiday here today. Oh, what holiday? I love me like a public holiday, like a local celebration. Like we got one over here where we celebrate barbecue. That was stupid.
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them.
Melbourne Cup, horse racing. Guess we get a day off for that. I mean, like, you know, if it's a good race. Oh, this is gonna be a boss fight. Or not.
That's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps?
Yes, it floated off during the flood of '89.
There's a
Now,
Gatling
was it
gun.
a stern wheeler or a side wheel?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board.
Looks like a stern whaler.
It was in that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from
Stern whaler.
and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
The righteous fire. Dude, Just had to get him off the support weapon. The stern, by the way, is the back of a ship. So when he says a stern wheeler, the stern is that part. Wheel obviously being the paddle wheel that propels such a vessel. Holy crap, that dude was huge! Is he fanning his gun? Oh, he is! That's cool! They actually have, like, different methods of attacking you. Too bad they're also dead.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
And that was the chimney. Always wanted to take a ride on one of these.
Too easy. That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
You never know. Hey, boiler! Oh, I love this thing so much. I love that you can see the interior. Swerve. Here's where the boilers would be. The chimney, they feed up into there. The chimneys just fell off when they're in the front of the ship, the bow. Oh, poor thing. The Gatling. Well, shit. Do we actually get to fire the Gatling gun? Can we? Oh, man. It's actually a very good model of it. Although I believe the crank is too far back. Yeah, the crank looks too far back for it to actually do anything. I think it was further up. Let me check that real quick. I want to look that up. Because I want to see if I'm right on this matter. One moment. Gatling gun. I'm right. The crank was way further up on the front. Oh, no, I was wrong. Hello. What's this? What is this? Where's the crank? It is farther back on there. Ah, yeah, because everything's done in the back of the gun. What was I thinking of? I think there was a different model that had one further up. I could be wrong on that one, though. Yeah, I think it depends on what year it was made. I swear there was one where it was further up, but it's like looking at the actual mechanism within it, it was definitely further back. But yes, it is actually that far back on the gun. That is entirely correct. Kudos. I'm gonna clock out for the night. It's late as hell. Have a good one. I mean, it's only freaking 9. But, alright, man. Farewell! You're learning a little history. You're learning, the friggin' things. We're learning things together at this point. Oh, that was the guy I shot earlier. Farewell, Cario! Sleep well, lad. I'm clean now, D. What's up? We're talking about steamboats and Gatling gun positions.
Much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. Turned turned out that they had me.
Take him out! I'm sending you to hell!
I saw that coming.
The Daltons had played me like a fiddle. Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
We're talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic was unsinkable.
Don't trust anything ever from the White Star Line.
How'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. It was time to settle this once and
Oh, finally! Glorious! Yes! This is all I wanted! This is what I've wanted from the game. Nuts! How convenient. This thing doesn't have this much ammo, by the way. It only had like, I think, a 50-round magazine. So it could not have done this. But it's funny to think that it could have.
To come at me one at a time. They were in this together.
Gatling gun in this game runs on the same logic as Tommy guns in gangster movies.
To take me down.
Oh boy, this is gonna suck.
Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Oh, damn. Alright, this one's gonna be a little tough. Where it just has like infinite ammo. Damn cowards. Like it just shoots fast and hard and very fast. For no discernible reason. Right? I swear he is the slowest draw. Yeg. Your speed was 39%. Yeah. Shit. Damn it, focus on the damn man. Yeah, I'm dead.
Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side. They got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds.
I shot that one guy in the arm.
Paroled 14 years later. He moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day.
Huh.
And the tragic death of his two brothers.
I got 2 more chapters. You guys want to...
My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told.
You guys want to, because
it was
that's still pretty
1868.
early. Yeah, we can finish this
game. My older
game.
brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives.
What
as
censor?
those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna finish this. Or, you know what? Actually, because a lot of this not-so-great train robbery led by Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid. Wild Bunch is the West's last famous outlaw gang. Dynamite midair. I'm gonna ask him real quick. Because kind of the reason I'm doing this is because Kario wanted to watch it. I'm gonna see if he wants me to, I'm gonna see what his opinion is real quick. So, again, because the reason I'm playing this is because of one Mr. Kario. Last name, Kario. I'm gonna try to play some Five Nights at Freddy's 2 real quick. We'll close the night out with some of that. Hold on. I was commenting on the shots to the arms and gave them how much they'd bleed out, but YouTube is PG-1! Yeah. actual friendly person. Why would you want to kill them?
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains.
I think I've been to the Bighorn Mountains. So we're going to do a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I'm going to use the bathroom first, then we're going to play it. They were correct about this game. Who was correct about what game? Frederick Bartholomew Fazworth Barrington II. Yes, we're going to be playing that one. I'm going to use the bathroom first, though, so I'm going to boot it up. I'll be right back. We'll be good to go. Give me just a moment. Okay, behold, as I die again and again and again at night 4, and never make it to night 5, because the game will crash. Or something stupid, you know how it is. Hold on. Okay. Just real quick while.
Hello. Hey there, night 4. I told you to get the hang of it.
Thanks.
Okay, so, just to update you, there's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days. I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics tonight if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems. We're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive towards the staff. They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare. Anyway, hang tight, it'll all pass. Good night.
No, goodbye. Go away. So what is that noise supposed to be? Like, what is that noise? Like, I know what it means, something is moving. But, like, what is that? What noise is that supposed to... Alarm? It sounds metallic. Like, it could be an alarm, but it sounds like... I guess? Beep boop blarp barp! Not a people in here! That's right, go and... friggin' suck an egg. Shoot me in the face with your Freddy Faz facts. I require the arcane knowledge. Oh! The hell was that noise? Am I dead? I'm not dead. Ah! That might be dead. The alarm? The alarm? Obliterate the retinas. Does anyone have that one video where it's like the guy playing like, it's like playing Plants vs. Zombies, and he's like, "Hark! The Rocketeer has arrived!" or some shit, and he acts like he speaks very oddly. I resonate with that video, and I hate that I do. There's a couple of games I want to stream on here still. Actually, quite a few. I have a handful of games I really want to stream. A lot of older games. Hold on. Did you know it was originally inferred for Freddy to have an entire pizza in his top hat, but he kept getting hair? So... the beginning of the... His top hat, it kept getting hair, so it was discontinued. Ah! This is confirmed in the beginning of the first book. Every time, it's a frickin' chicken. That rhymed. Water. Blue. Blue water. The incredible Faz fact. You're awarded positive social Fazbear credit. Like, you could tell me anything there is. Like, you could just make up complete bullshit about the books and be like, yeah, it was confirmed in this part of the book, and I just have to believe you, because I've never read them, and I heard that for some reason, Fazbear Industries, or whoever makes these things, made robots that act like people that can bleed? If my recollection is correct, did you know that Chica has a cloaca, but Wither Chica doesn't? Taken out, given to Toy Chica. This was confirmed in the comics. I'm sure it was. Are we doing the Chica's cloaca thing again? Why is this bit the one we're doing? Chica will be southern fried for her crimes. Chica the chicken will be condemned to Kentucky. How do I get rid of you? I don't think you know. Mangle doesn't attack from the front. They attack from the right, right?
Hello. Hello.
Who are you? Right, I never did get around to making the clip show. I might do that tonight after the stream, honestly. It's still pretty early. Like, if we finish this game, I'll get to that and make just the... Because I really do genuinely want to make just an array, an assortment of the bullshit clips. You know, I like that community kind of bullshit, you know? Where I frigging you as the people who observe my bullshit, take the parts that I don't even realize I say, and then, clip them. Can somebody get that one? Could somebody find that one bit where they were complaining about me growing Freddy because I kept pressing the nose? I'm not exaggerating when I say Mangle is my favorite, though. Just because the noises it makes is so cool. Oh yeah, and Robert Downey Jr. is William Afton's stepbrother. No, I'm not buying that one. Watch that one turn out to be like the one that is actually true. I'm over here like, yeah, you guys are bullshitting at me, and it's like, yeah, in the books, it's like, yeah, my sister married, Robert Downey Jr.'s frigging older brother, and now I'm his stepbrother, some bullshit, like, yeah, it's just like something that's, thrown in there, like, posthumously. Also, I forget that you get the little, the Nico cursor. I love Nico. I hope Nico's getting good grades. Eating those Flappy Jacks. We get a kind of a vague look of what his mom looks like in like one of the cutscenes, one of the dreams, but like, I don't think we ever get to see her full face. Okay, I'm definitely dead. I don't like my Flappy Jacks. Too flappy. I prefer Cakey Jacks. How the hell? Wait a minute, I need to get into contact with Nix because he likes these games, I think. Hey yo, B emoji. I'm playing Bear 2 on stream. Bear 2, the game with the bears in it. I'm kind of indifferent in how my my pancakes are done. Like, you know, you can make them cakier, you can make them flappier. I'm not even entirely super adverse to them being a little crispy, if I'm gonna be real. much I shit on the French, I would say give them crepes. Crepes are pretty okay. Which is like the only other French breakfast other than coffee, cigarettes, and depression. Yeah, just a little bit brown in some areas. Yeah, yeah. What'd you do if Five Bears at Nights, Freddy's Z was I'll get to that in a moment. Was like you looked at them and it turns out they were all made by Raytheon. What would you do? Coffee, cigarettes, and pastries are better than or more butter than dough.
Hello.
Yeah, because then they get a little crispier. If you want a fluffy pancake, add an extra egg, it makes it cakey. Really? Alright, Chad, add that bit of knowledge to your breakfast repertoire. You! Yeah, eggs add moisture and make it cakey. Oh. Same goes for brownies if you want cakey brownies. Huh. Oh, that was like flinch tactics, dude. If I die there, that's going to be the most bullshit death. Again, slightly concerning how quick a draw I am on other friggin' engines than I am, like, any other enemy in the game. Like, I hate to be that guy, but, like, scare myself. Oh, I am not ready for Freddy. But if you like your pancakes bready, add another egg. Speaking of eggs, see, the joke is chickens. No, Chica can't lay eggs, Deku. That'd be ridiculous. What do you take this series for? Hey, how do you make Chicago pizza? Or more importantly, how do you make Chicagoans stop making pizza? What is the demonym for somebody from Chicago? Wait, that means you're right there. Why are you here? Where are your parents? Go away! Go away! Actually go away! I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. You seeing this shit, Freddy? Maybe more of the Christ like traditional. Or. I don't know. I'd imagine it'd be like. How? Where did you come from? Okay. Alright. Yeah! No, you are fine as long as you don't have the Jack in the Box theme. Yeah, I'm fine, he says. You know, I haven't noticed a whole lot of these more plasticky looking models this night. Maybe it's just the old ones and the kid. Balloon boy. How does he break my flashlight? Like, what's the deal? Excuse me. I think he steals it or the batteries. Isn't that voice line from his own kid? Go away! Balloon Boy is a master of pickpocket. He stole candy from babies. Confirmed Season 1, Episode 3, where Balloon Boy is taken to court for his crimes and hung. I believe it. Have a seizure, 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 have a seizure. Strobe mode! It's kind of amazing that they killed him off so early in this series. Only Season 1, Episode 3. Apparently nobody liked the character and the actor wanted to be written out. Gee, I do wonder why. I need to rewatch, Night of the Pizza Bear, because that video is magical. Would you guys want to join me at Butt Johnson's tuna flavored pizza tuna flavored ice cream emporium? Enos and Venus's House of Venus. We lost the script. It would have been really nice if we brought extra batteries. Batteries! You guys ever watch that one YTP, The Doomiest Doom That Ever Doomed? Because I feel like I'm like the only person that's seen it. Nobody ever talks about it. I haven't, but I want to now. It's good. I'll post it in the if nobody else will tonight, I'll post it in the septic tank. Because it's a pretty good YTP. And it's one of the reasons I always go, batteries! I'm watching it now, Lamau. It's like, I got swarmers! And he starts warbling violently. Ow! I'm dead. Oh, I'm not. Okay. I convinced her with my singing. Ah! I'm watching it now, Lamau. Oh, I'm dead! I'm dead! You son of a bitch! You jackass! You! Yeah. Yuck it up, fat boy! My death is on your hands! 4 a.m. There's a possibility. Oh, hey, look! Oh! Hey, we got a funny game! Funny game! Hey, speak and spell. Hi, what's poppin'? Oh. Dude, that's the first time we've got one of those in like the entire time we've been streaming this shit. Like, I think. You touch on the child! Yeah, I told you I was gonna kick him across the room. New personality trait hates children. Freaking nuke. You would hate them too! They did this shit. Eat your flashlight or some shit. I don't know. Why does the camera mounted flashlights use the same battery as your hand one? Like, how does that work? Are you shining your light through the screen? What's the phasmophobia, Fazbear shit with that one? Obliterate your robo-retinas. The camera has technology that detects if you shine a light and turn the camera lights. It would have been a button, but they thought it was too easy because they are degenerate scumbags. This was confirmed in the third young adult novel. No, this confirms the Toy R Us promotion, you fake fan. Toys R Us was bought by Fazbear Entertainment in the books. Alright, give me like 3 lies and a truth, and I'll try to find out which is which. That's the game we're gonna play here. Because you could make up anything about the series, and I would most likely believe you. Well, I'm dead. Remember, kids, it's good to have a good posture. Sit upright when you do these things. Which, given the angle that my desk sits, it's kind of not really helping, because it promotes an arched back. That's not good. Back arch is bad. You wanna sit upright. So, I guess this is what they call a shrimp check. You want a good posture. It helps your breathing, helps your airflow, helps you just kind of not be in constant pain. What just happened? Am I dead? Why'd I just get the frigging they're in your room noise right off the bat? There are too many dead children in this series to be believable. There's an AI clone in the books of William Afton. 2 children in the book. Hold on. I can't even flash him! The friggin' died because of house fire by an animatronic. Ooh. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with the... No, I'm not gonna go with the AI clone. The AI clone sounds too unbelievable. And he's, as established, or as I have mentioned, a very... very clearly a techno-lich. I'm gonna go with the house fire. My claim on this one is the house fire is fake. I was right. Yeah, the first one was like. First one is just like, there's too many dead kids. It's like, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. There's dead children everywhere. The other one, it's like, the AI clone, it's like, again, the man does not die because he is a giant robot rabbit zombie whose phylactery is a drawing of him looking happy with the other robots, and they believe it. for some reason that is undiscernible. At least in the movie. I don't know how it was like. Basically, it just took the main character's sister to go, I drew you as the soy jack! And it, like, all of the robots decided to make him dead. Spoilers. There's more dead kids than there are animatronics. So do some of them have to share? Like, what's the rule? I don't know. Also, the AI clone is real. It's not the reason William always comes back. I think it was an accident. The AI clone or him coming back? Oh, I'm dead for certain now. We just spiked to 4. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I don't know. Also, the AI clone is real, and it's not the reason he always comes back. I think it was an accident. No, I mean, that's not what I was saying when I said that it sounds like, you know, unreasonable or not unreasonable. It's just because he just kind of, like, always does this anyways. I don't really know what his magic is. The AI clone wasn't supposed to be an immortality thing. It just copied his actions through learning. It's amateur hour. Give me a harder one. Give me one that is literally impossible. Or don't. I'm not your mom. Why out of all of the people that you could have fed, like, the lifestyle information of to a robot, did you decide, oh, yeah, the frigging hyper-murderous children restaurant entrepreneur murder robo-lich would be the guy? I'm like, I could think there are probably, like, worse choices they could have gone with, but why? I don't know. So who made the AI? Was it like an accidental thing? Did his ghost enter like a computer? Was it Fazbear Industries Incorporated? Well, I'm dead. God damn, you gotta be the fastest hand in the West to play this game, don't you? Shit, I'm still on that Call of Juarez vibe, I guess. I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I think Silas would beat John Marston's ass. I didn't care much for Red Dead Redemption, honestly. At least not the second one. I thought the first game was better. Also, where's our friggin' Red Dead Undead Redemption, whatever it was, Red Dead Undead 2. That's the shit I want right there, man. That shit was cool. You know what I mean? Kick-ass cowboy guy blasting away at the undead. Looking swag, doing it. Cave Digital says hi. I don't know who you are, Cave Digital, but welcome aboard. We're no longer playing a game about cowboys. We're playing a game about bears. And not the kind that lose baseball games all the time. I'm dead! Oh! Why is it gonna be little... Kill me! I'm super dead. I'm mega dead now. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. It only gets worse from here. Freddy! No! Go away! Freddy! Freddy, get this thing off of me! Freddy! Damn you, Murphy! Damn you! Death! You're all dead. You woke up. You're all dead. You woke me up. What? Yeah! Freaking... Why is this happening? Okay, yeah, I should have seen that coming. So, hello, Death and Cave Digital. Welcome to the stream. I don't know how you got here, but welcome aboard. There's just one of those things where you got suggested out of nowhere. Because that's been happening a lot lately. You guys ever been like, looking at something and I win? Yeah. Freaking, how many times is that now? I need like a death mark. I need a death counter for streams. I think that would be funny. Alright, so, sorry to the guys that just got here. I'm gonna take a quick, momentary break. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Actually, I still got something in here. I'll do one more round. Take a quick swig, and then we'll do it. It's PFP's a blue something. I don't know about Cave Digital. Oh! What the hell was that? If only John were here so he could post a coyote, but he only does that on Mondays, I think. This sucks. This sucks nuts. Good. Okay. There's a character called Felix the Shark that could be viewed. And be viewed with scuba gear at his unique attraction. There's a Fazbear's Pizza that a candy girl made of pink candy and gumdrops and children would eat. There was only one point where two Freddy were in the same room and competed who would be the real Freddy. All right, none of these seem right at all. Oh wow, you really went all out, didn't you? Message retracted. All right, Death. I guess you didn't win. 2 truths and a lie. Oh boy, you really are pulling out the stops with this one, huh? I'm gonna go with the girl made of candy. I don't think that one sounds right at all. Freddy Faz fight sounds believable. Nope, that's true. Oh, was it the shark? The 2 Freddys was a lie. Really? So what's the shark? I'm dead. When was there a shark? The 2 Freddy supremacy was Chutes and Ladders cage match was a lie, but the shark that you need scuba gear to view and the girl that is made of candy, nope, those ones are real. I sure do Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I could... Really? What? Unless they're all lies, I'm dead. You pulled the wool over my eyes, in which case, you know, that would be also pretty believable. Again, the sheer nonsense that stems from this series is... Where does Chica come from? Hold on. She didn't come from the right. One place had a small underwater swimming system where guests could put on scuba gear and swim around with the building with Felix once he was released by the staff. I can send you the book overs. They prove they are real. Was it like a real shark? Or was it an animatronic shark? Stop! Animatronic. What is this company's deal? Beep, boop, blarpa barp. Where are they getting their funding from? I said the Raytheon thing is a joke, but like, honestly, this is some like government backing shit. Hi, Mr. William Afton? I sent the DMs, check your succeed or die. Yeah, that's the plan. Hi, Mr. William Afton? Yeah, we're with, the United States government, and we would like to give you a large loan of several $billion to make a business around robots that kill children. No, you don't have to thank us, Mr. Afton. It's our pleasure, really. Think George Bush was on it? Or no, when this come out, well, so that'd be like, shit, that'd be Reagan, wouldn't it? Who's the president during Five Nights at Freddy's? Asking the hard-hitting questions here. Who was the president of the United States in Five Nights at Freddy's? He was an animatronic too, wasn't he? Watch! Yeah, Ronald Reagan is actually a William Afton robot. Woo! Yeah! Yeah, and it only took me a weird conversation about government funding explosives. Go away. Oh, jeez, this thing's creepy. I bet he smells weird. Ronald Reagan, yep. Why does it sound like a chicken? Looks like an alien. It's me! Hold on. Oh gosh, it just ejects me into the fifth night! Oh jeez, I'm not ready for this, dude. Okay, alright, hold on. Oh, I guess we're ham-fisting it.
Oh, hey, good job, night 5. Hey, keep a close eye on things tonight, okay? From what I understand, the building is on lockdown. No one is allowed in or out, especially concerning any previous employees. When we get it all sorted out, we may move into the day shift. The position just became available. We don't have a replacement for your shift yet, but we're working on it. We're going to try to contact the original restaurant owner. I think the name of the place was Fredbear's Family Diner or something like that. It was closed for years, though. I doubt we'll be able to track anybody down. Just get through one more night. Hang in there. Good night.
Hi, what's poppin', homie? Ronald Reagan? That does sound like something. Oh, yeah. So, we got a couple of things to talk about. First off, Matthew Five Nights at Game Theory is giving up Ghost. And I'm gonna be real, I didn't care for him that much. Especially, like, later in the career. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 takes place in 2023, so Joe Biden is president. That's just great. Okay. Would you please? Hi, how's it going? Can I frigging please? Oh, come on! Listen, I die or I die! You either die of the Black Plague or die of the Black Plague! Listen, that one was a dead run. There was no winning that. Okay, let's see here. Five Nights at Freddy's. Felix the Shark. Freaking number 12. Okay, that's delightful. I really do like... What is this, Gumdrop Angel? I beg your pardon. And the AI known as the Mimic, Lally's Game. That's, This looks wrong. Dude, why would you make a robot that looks like that? Ew. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Dude, I want to pick that thing up and throw it at a wall as hard as I can. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Felix the Shark, are you for real? Also, I'm getting some water, so, I don't know. Now'd be a good time to get hydrated or something. I'm not your mom. Felix the Shark, this is some bullshit. Okay, I'm back. Hold on, I gotta look this shit up. The freaking gumdrop angel bullshit. Oh, wait, hold on. I haven't read any of these. I only got the synopsis, so these could be even crazier than I know. Hold on. I'm looking this shit up right now. Hold on. FNAF Gumdrop Angel. This is, the novel wiki. Let's go to the Five Nights at, I don't know. Hold on. Pulse-pounding collection of 3 novella-length tales. I'm sure. So what, like, is it a robot? Is it just sentient candy? Hold on. book, the titular... Oh, there's an actual... Hold on. First story in the Five Nights at Fazbear Frights 8 Gumdrop Angel, and chronologically, the Fazbear Frights 22nd story. Humans, Angel's family, Dominic, Nancy, Tammy's family, Ed, Julie, Creatures, Birthday Gummy. That sounds great. Kids, for your eating enjoyment, we present to you the Birthday Gummy. Is an inanimate entity in Gumdrop Angel, the first, large statue the shape of a human kid, completely made out of candy. Functionality. The Birthday Gummy is the final event of a birthday party at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The statue is released from its box and slowly descends down onto the stage while flailing its limbs around. The birthday child takes the first bite from a foot, of course, and then the rest of the children enter the stage to devour the statue entirely, starting from the legs upwards. The gumdrop nose is saved for the birthday child. There seems to be a curse or a cycle with the statue. If one eats the gumdrop nose, they start to turn into a birthday gummy. They eventually return to Freddy's, where they are put into a box and served to another birthday party, where the cycle repeats. That's delightful. What is this shit? Hold on. What? What the hell? Hold on. Angel is the titular main protagonist of the Gumdrop Angel, the first story of Freddy Fazbear Frights 8. Angel inherited her mother's blonde hair, although hers is shoulder length, blue eyes, pleasant and pretty features, and slender body. Rather than wearing a ton of makeup, Angel simply lines her eyes with kohl, K-O-H-L, and keeps her lips glossed. She's into retro thrift store clothes and likes playing with scarves, jewelry, and other accessories, keeping an extra scarf or strand of beads in her purse to change her look when suited. When visiting Freddy's, Angel does some cool loops with a 70s belt and around her narrow waist and wears a filmy 60s peasant top under it that clings to her just right. She also wears jeans and sandals. I'm reading this from the wiki. After eating the gumdrop nose, a rash and red, pink, and gray gumdrops grow on her body until she fully turns into a birthday gummy. That's, what is the purpose of this? Not the way her biological father abandoned her when she was very young. Her mother had been looking for a perfect husband and father to support the family. She married a wealthy man named Myron. He's going to be an oil baron, isn't he? His stepfather only cares about Ophelia and spends his money solely on her. Tall, brown hair all over his body. He looks like a gorilla and can't understand why her mother finds him handsome. This is nuts! For the family, let's remember Myron wants to be an actress, singer, and dancer, and her drama teachers agree. The audience will eat her up, and she's unlike any other, but Myron doesn't want to pay for the performing arts college as it isn't a normal college. Luckily, she's able to qualify for a student loan thanks to her mother's low income. Instead, Myron spoils 5-year-old Ophelia, and Angel hates her stepsister for being spoiled and always wanting to play with Angel. So she has the birthday party at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, offering Angel a slice of pizza, but Angel slaps Ophelia and she accidentally drops the pizza on her. Angel yells and causes a scene, but the animatronic band starts the show, taking the attention away from her. She gets to clean herself off, accidentally bumping into a Freddy's employee that she finds to be rather cute. Angel lets him lead her to the waiting area. The boy, Dominic, is an assistant manager and helps her clean up, wiping down her face and letting her clean the rest. Dominic's called back to work, and they exchange numbers so they can talk later. After the cake is handed out, an announcer calls Ophelia back on stage for the most important part of the party, the birthday gummy. She watches as a vaguely girl-shaped gummy is lowered, finding its movements weird, gross, and slightly cool. The announcer explains that Ophelia gets to have the first bite out of its toes, and only Ophelia can take the gumdrop nose. The kids begin to devour the gummy, and Angel looks away, feeling queasy watching it flail around. When the head is nearly consumed, an announcer stops everyone and lets Ophelia take the nose home. It's 6 p.m. Myron reveals that Ophelia has a big birthday surprise, and they drive to a huge barn with horses. What is this? Hold on. Horses. The rest of the family go to the barn. Angel stays with the daughter of the barn owner, Tam. You reveal that Ophelia is getting both a pony and a horse, as well as private lessons. The two do the math, and Angel discovers they'll be spending thousands in just a year. They finally get home after 8:30 p.m., and Angel gets a phone call from Dominic, but Myron interrupts the call. He turns Dominic down and runs downstairs to yell at Angel for giving the number out. Her mother walks in with a letter revealing that they're rescinding her student loan offer because they updated their records and discovered Myron. What is the purpose of this story? Angel calls Myron out on his hypocrisy of buying expensive items for Ophelia, but not for her. She also exclaims that Ophelia stole all the attention in the family and that her mother should have never married Myron. Angel angrily storms upstairs to cry in her room, but her eyes land on Ophelia's gumdrop nose. Angel decides to take something from Ophelia since her dreams have been stolen, so she storms into her room, ignoring Ophelia when she asks to play, and eats the gumdrop nose. It tastes like sugar and something else, but Angel still boasts to Ophelia how delicious it was and locks herself in her room when her parents hear the commotion Ophelia makes. Angel feels good about making Ophelia cry, but also feels ashamed for being so triumphant. Ignoring Myron, she puts on her headphones and goes to sleep. Angel abruptly wakes at 11 o'clock p.m. Her neck and jaw get itchy, and it spreads to her chest. She looks in the mirror to see that the areas are mottled bright and unnatural pale, or bright red and unnatural pale white. First she thinks it's a rash, but it feels squishy and begins to spread to her cheeks, so she makes her way to the bathroom and sees they're spreading fast. Angel thinks it may have been from the substance Dominic used to clean her at Freddy's, so she steps in the shower and scrubs her body until it bleeds. She looks again, only to see her cheeks and most of her chest covered in it spreading to her shoulders. Angel tries to use calamine oil to stop it, but she can see the rash spreading to her upper arms. She looks in the mirror and sees red, gray, pink, gelatinous scales growing on her body, and they feel like wet gumdrops. Angel hopes it's an allergic reaction to from Freddy's, so she takes 3 antihistamines, but it doesn't work. Angel decides to call Dominic and demand to know what he did to her. Angel explains she's putrid scales spreading all over her. And after some silence, Dominic tells her to come back to Freddy so he can help her. She gets quickly dressed and gets over in her mother's car, noticing her stomach is so elastic it's nearly collapsing in on itself. What? As she's driving, she notices her fingers are turning into segmented chunks. At a red light, a driver pulls up next to her but doesn't notice her condition and makes it to Freddy with no other issues. So what's the point? Dominic steps outside and Angel notices he's been crying. Angel begins to feel dizzy. Her vision starts to get blurry and her hearing gets worse as Dominic leads her to the back. Eventually he puts her arms and continues going. Once the room can hear and see again but can't speak or think clearly. Dominic lowers Angel into a shiny wooden box and all her concerns go away. Dominic starts crying again, tells her just a few hours at most. Angel closes her eyes and goes to sleep. She abruptly wakes up later and instantly tries to check on her rash, realizing she's in a box. Angel tries to call out, but she can't get her lips apart and her nose feels plugged. As Angel begins to panic, the box opens to lower down. Here's sound of children talking and laughing, and they hear an announcer saying something familiar. Angel flails her arms, kicks her feet, flexes her hands and feet. What's with all the feet? Well, there's a lot of feet. As the announcer continues, she tries to do a somersault, but learns that something is attached to the top of her head. Then hears the announcer say, "Ready, set, go." Julie, the birthday girl, runs up to the gummy girl Angel on the stage, and her parents cheer her on, takes a bite out of the gummy's big toe. What is with the feet? The announcer lets everyone else join, and they start eating up the squirming gummy candy that's unlike any other. Goosebumps ass story. Lamau, eat her up, and the audience wept. The audience goes mild. You know what this shit makes me think of? There's some, like, chowder bullshit. Not even chowder. What am I thinking of? Like, I can't even think of, like, a good analogy. Like, this just feels like a... This feels like some like adult cartoon that's like subpar, and it's like American children, am I right? Trivia. It is implied that the original birthday gummy for Ophelia's birthday party was also made from another person. It's further implied that Dominic or the restaurant has created a cycle where people are turned into gummy or candy and served. The ending is foreshadowed by one of Angel's drama teachers, where she says that, quote, the audiences are just going to eat you up, end quote. It's also foreshadowed when Angel tells her mom, yeah, and I'm a piñata, end quote, when she says that she is happy with Myron. Adding on to this, the ending is also foreshadowed when, on her way to Freddy's, Angel encounters a man who calls her honey. She's 16! Or is she 18? Alright, like, still young, but alright. The animatronics in the story appear to be left in, quote, free-roaming mode, end quote, at midnight, as Dominic attributes the weird sounds to an animatronic doing, quote, daily maintenance, end quote. The story is a familiar plot structure to He Told Me Everything, where Angel and Chris are unhappy with their lives and what they have, plus they have huge desires. They expose their sells to a substance from Fazbear Entertainment, a gumdrop nose from a large candy statue for Angel, and Fazgoo for Chris. What is Fazgoo? And they become the thing later, that thing later in the story, and die from it. Furthermore, also has a similar plot structure to Lonely Freddy. Fazgoo. Fazgoo is a substance that appears in He Told Me Everything and The Puppet Carver. The third story, the first story, respectively. Fazgoo is a pink slimy substance contained in a vial as part of the Freddy Fazbear Mad Scientist Kit. And Chris's experiment, how old is Chris? 14. Frigging, is he dead? Hold on. Hold on. Chris's experiment, the Fazgoo slowly morphs into a humanoid shape with translucent pink skin and bags of organs. Eventually, it forms a perfect copy of Chris with his clothes, while the original Chris turns into a blob, so he dies. Quote, or functionality, quote, in this kit, you'll find a solution called Fazgoo. You will put the required amount of Fazgoo in the provided Petri dish. Then comes time for the sacrifice, end quote. According to Dr. Little's instructions, Fazgoo is poured into a Petri dish. The user is to remove a tooth and place it into the Fazgoo, which makes the tooth, quote, believe it is still a part of you, end quote. Then the user places their finger into the dish so that the red blood cells are extracted from the body to, quote, feed the Fazgoo, end quote. Finally, the tooth will grow into a full mouth to tell the user something, quote, they will never forget, end quote. The mouth then will die, and the user will dispose of it in a biohazard bag. I don't know if I want to play this right now. I'm just gonna, hold on. Oh my gosh, what is this? Hold on. What is Dr. Little? He's a major character in He Told Me Everything, the third story in Fazbear Fright 7, The Cliffs. He can be considered the story's main antagonist. Dr. Little, true to his name, is a small man with glasses. excuse me, goodness. He wears a white lab coat with a colored shirt and a brightly colored necktie painted the design of a DNA helix. Dr. Little also wears safety goggles over his glasses, which makes his eyes look huge and insectoid. History is the teacher's sophomore science class. He's the leader of the science club. He is revered in the town for the, quote, life-changing, end quote, experiments he hosts in his class and club. This year, his experiment involves Fazgoo. Okay. What am I reading? What is this? Yeah, right. What about, hold on. Felix the Shark. Alright, what's the deal with you, buddy? Hold on, let me take a sip. See, heels are withering around his mouth and fins. Unclassified animatronic model shark. See, Felix, it was an animatronic that had its own area in its respective Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place, a small underwater swimming system where guests could put on a set of scuba gear and swim laps around the building with Felix once he was released by the Pizza Place's staff. While searching for Felix, Dirk discovers that Felix is based on an experience the author of his favorite book had when at the beach with her family. The family suffered a great loss that day, with their youngest child, Lonnie, drowning. Aaron then spotted a shark approaching the poor child's floating corpse. Both parents thought the shark would most likely eat the body, but instead the shark pushed the body towards Aaron and then swam off after the father picked up the body. Okay. Aaron built a pizza place with the castle-style moat attraction in honor of the shark. Business did well at first, but it went downhill after the parents told the owners Felix had scared their kids and they were suffering nightmares, as well as one child almost drowning inside the moat, which caused the pizzeria to be closed down. After some time had passed, the town decided to build a water park above the abandoned pizza place, which didn't last long due to unknown reasons and eventually shut down, but wasn't covered up by something built over top of it. So what did they build the thing underground? Did it fall into a sinkhole and they built over it? What is this freaking Fallen London bullshit? Felix is the 7th and final character to be an animatronic originally introduced in the Fazbear Frights universe. The first 6 being Fetch, Ralpho, Simon, Coils the Birthday Clown, Friendly Face, and Rosie Porkchop. Felix, the second aquatic-themed character, the first being the Sea Bonnies. Felix was also the second animatronic to show to be able to be resistant to water, with the first being RWQFSFASXC Shadow Bonnie. What? What is a Sea Bonnie? Oh, I'm going down the freaking bullshit rabbit hole tonight, aren't I? Okay. What is this? This is why FNAF ended at 3. Oh, the Sea Bonnies. I remember those. You say that like you've witnessed them. Fetch, Ralph. Oh, okay. Felix the Shark. So they built, alright, so like they did that in Security Breach, where they just like built something on top of another building, but they didn't like demolish it or anything, they just built it over where it was? The books are weird, man. Yeah, I guess I have to get the box set and read it on stream. Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now. I really don't know what's happening right now. These stories are weird, dude. This lore sucks. Yeah, next lore. I will give it. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Honestly, I'm sorry, but also not sorry that you got to go down this rabbit. I'll do one more try at night 5, and then I'm gonna probably like one good try. You know, a good old college try. So what? Like, frigging why though? Like it. Dominic is complicit in this shit, right? So he knows that this shit is happening. Oops, wrong button. Again, this is why I say shit like the freaking 2 Freddys meeting each other and fighting to the death is first time I'm learning about the Phasgu. Why is the freaking school teacher the one that's like, you put the goo into a petri dish and then you sacrifice to it? It needs a tooth and a sacrifice to grow a mouth, say something, quote, you will never forget, and then die. Oh yeah! That's a thing we should advertise to children. What purpose does that provide? Yeah, what was the learning experience provided in the little Fazbear's Mad Science bullshit kit? It's like, normally when you do, like, you know, a little Mad Science kit like that, it's got some kind of, like... It's got some kind of, like, educational value, right? You know, it's like... You can, like... You know, you get a lesson out of it. You know, it's like reactions and chemical bonds and how this shit affects itself. And it's made to help get kids into, like, STEM fields. And I love that shit. I don't care if I'm freaking however old you would perceive me to be. I love science kits like that. Like a Radio Shack freaking robot arm you get to program? I don't think blood sacrifices are scientific. It's just that one bit from Futurama where Farnsworth is like, "Hail science!" Because they need to do a seance to get back Calculon or whatever. I don't remember why he did that. How did this go from talking about Ronald Reagan and missile platforms and to this? Why are the things I'm saying sound tame by comparison? That's not allowed! Could you hurry up, please? I got places to be. Ronald Reagan funded... I'm dead. Alright, good night, everybody. Ronald Reagan funded the Phasgu. Yep. That's what we're going with. Okay. That was Call of Juarez Gunslinger. And then Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Followed up immediately by some of the most bullshit lore I have ever witnessed, ever written down. Phasgu, everybody! I wonder if they tried to weaponize the Phasgu. What is this shit, man? Dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. Forget sending Freddy to Afghanistan. What chemical weapons could we deploy? They deploy with the Phasgu. Frigging, like, they made food that turns you into food? That turns you into more food? There was a lot of feet mentioned in that shit. I'm uncomfortable with the amount of foot happening there. They just petrify everyone into pizza statues. Is that like part of the joke? Or is that something else that happened? Did somebody become a pizza statue? Excuse me, goodness. The joke, that's not real. You know what? Listen, it's after everything, it's so compelling. You could convince me otherwise. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. Like, you could, I wouldn't be shocked if it was real. Exactly. Like, you could again, the Fazbear fight was the most believable out of the lot of those, and it was fake. So they made... Oh, hi, Skippy. Hold on 1 minute. I'll do some closing words in a minute. Hold on. Sophia? Aw, what are you doing? You like this stream? Cookies are warm. Little biscuits in my bed. I got your cat bed, but you like my bed more? Yeah, that's probably why you're still feet, because you like feet, because you're a little weirdo. Yeah, you like feet. Yeah. Good, Skip. Yeah, I was trying to trip you up with a believable one, or at least half believable one. Yeah, nothing is really believable with this shit. Reading the gummy nose that makes you into the birthday gummy that is a flailing sentient mass of candy is no good. What? Oh, now she wants out. All right. 1 sec. I'm gonna call it a stream here. I had a few things I was gonna say, but at this point, I can't really just like segue into them. Anyway, I'm gonna try to sleep with this information. Good night, Deku. I wish you the best of luck on your endeavors with that, Samson. I'm also going to try to do the same, but at this point, that ain't gonna happen. So, next time, we're gonna be streaming, I'll be there! I'll get there in a second. Right! Oh, important thing. I finally have graphing paper. I can map my way through wizardry now. I now have the stuff necessary to play the game. We're gonna get Johannes and Deku back. We're gonna get me and John back from the first level of the maze. The proving ground of the Mad Tyrant. But I still don't know if I'm gonna get the newest version of Voice of the Void or not. Probably. Should I? Yeah, I'll do it. 1 sec! 1 moment. I'm doing closing statements. Fine. We're gonna save him. Yeah, we're gonna get him out of there. They're saving Private Ryan him. Don't forget. Yeah. Oh yeah, him too. Did we get him out? I think we got him out of there before. The problem is rezzing them is gonna take a lot of money. Because that's a lot of dead dudes. And that takes, like, I think $250 per dude. And I don't know how many dead guys are in there, so we're going to have to worry about that. But, as it stands, I actually genuinely love... I'm kind of disappointed now, because I've played Wizardry 7, right? Or no, I played Wizardry 6. And Wizardry 6 is one party, and that's it. Like, you don't really... There's no, like, hub they return to. So once we get past, I think, 5, it changes up a lot. So we're going to be stuck with a single party. But I absolutely adore the way this is set up. And I have high hopes going into it in the future. But for right now, good night, everybody. Wait a minute, what? It's 1? What do you mean it's 1? It's 11. What time is it? What? I don't know. I'll worry about that when I get there. But for now, good night, everybody. See you most likely tomorrow at this point.